Welcome back, soap lovers. The show for the month of June is packed with passion, peril and power plays, and enriched by the backstory we've been sharing since May. By the end you'll feel as if you've watched every sizzling minute, so settle in, let the ads run for at least 30 seconds, smash that subscribe, and remember that channel memberships and a quick donation by a super thanks keep this recap as lights on. Monday, 2nd June 2025, episode 21, steals the week's opening breath. Still aching from the knife wound she earned protecting Yosef, Seher slips out of her bedroom at dawn, ignoring Nadim's warnings, and limps the length of the mansion corridor to reach the little boy's nursery before Iqbal's watchdogs stir. In the city, Chief Inspector Ali storms Osman's modest living room, fury simmering because the old man secretly released Kiraz, the streetwise guardian angel who once robbed him but now guards his wounded heart. Back at the Karimli estate, Iqbal peers through a lace curtain and freezes as Yaman offers Seher his arm. The matriarch feels control sliding from her manicured fingers, yet she vows to claw it back before nightfall. Tuesday, 3rd June 2025, episode 22, dawns beneath bruised marble skies. Seher shrugs into a silk blouse, careful to hide the stitched-up gash on her shoulder. She will not give Iqbal the satisfaction of seeing pain. Across town, Kiraz chooses loyalty over freedom and moves back into Osman's humble house, leaving the old man's eyes misted with pride and Ali conflicted yet impressed. Supper at the mansion detonates when Yaman, brushing aside protocol, declares that Seher and Yosef are now officially his household's first priority, a proclamation that drains the color from Iqbal's face, even as Yosef's shy smile lights the table. Wednesday, 4th June 2025, episode 23 opens with hospital antiseptic thick in the air. Kiraz, disguised in a nurse's coat, tiptoes past orderlies to deliver Osman a thermos of homemade ayran, and the comforting promise that his scolding by Ali has passed. Meanwhile, Seher, still white-knuckling her bandaged ribs, hosts Nadia and Selim in the grand salon. She laughs lightly, but a sudden dizzy spell forces her to grip Selim's arm, a moment Yaman witnesses from the doorway and files away like a thorn beneath his skin. Come Thursday, 5th June 2025, episode 24, Seher bundles Yosef into Yaman's black SUV and insists on visiting Kevser's grave in the coastal cemetery, determined that the little boy feel his mother's presence. Iqbal, riding along, notes every tender glance Yaman casts towards Seher and silently recalibrates her strategy. At the restaurant, Selim breaks mid-chop when his phone rings. The security man he hired confirms Seher was followed all morning, and the chef's protective instincts flare bright. Friday, 6 June 2025, episode 25 sees morning sun glint off marble headstones, as Yosef traces his mother's name with chubby fingers while Seher murmurs prayers. Unseen, Yaman steps back to give the pair privacy, but the distance twists his gut. Will Seher ever look at him the way she honors Kevser? In town, Ali doubles down on his no more lies decree with Kiraz, yet the warmth in his eyes undercuts every stern word, proving her gamble to stay was worth it. Yaman, watching from a quiet hillside, realizes trust is a fragile blade. He must believe Seher's feelings are genuine, not a ploy to shield Selim. Monday, 9th June 2025, episode 26 arrives with thunder overhead. Ali uncovers Kiraz's true surname, Meryem Suatoglu, and shields her from a looming arrest warrant, deciding she will remain in Osman's custody under strict rules rather than behind bars. Inside the Karimli compound, Yaman corners 3 henchmen who bungled their surveillance on Seher. He hurls threats sharp enough to slice bone, yet he secretly orchestrated the slip so Seher could breathe free. In a candlelit dressing room, Zuhal rifles through Iqbal's locked drawer and discovers a dossier revealing that Seher's inheritance could eclipse even Yaman's fortune. Greed sparks in her eyes. Tuesday, 10th June 2025, episode 27 crackles with Confrontation. Nadim delivers proof that Seher's late-night phone calls were to Selim about restaurant supplies, not clandestine lovers. Vindicated, Yaman orders his driver to set a meeting with the powerful Soygire clan who've been blackmailing Seher's humble neighborhood. At the precinct, Ali presents Kiraz with a handwritten contract of house rules. She signs with a mischievous grin, and Osman beams like a proud father. By Wednesday 11th June 2025, episode 28, birthday fever infects the mansion. Iqbal marshals decorators, while Zuhal rehearses a sultry song to captivate Yaman at the party. Kiraz, noticing Ali's tired eyes, sneaks into the kitchen and bakes a chocolate hazelnut cake whose scent, more than any words, lifts his spirits. At Selim's bistro, Seher spends an hour tasting sauces to help refine a new menu, unaware that Yaman has stationed plainclothes guards outside to keep danger at bay. Thursday, 12th June 2025, episode 29, turns hearts upside down. Iqbal finally bullies Zuhal into admitting that she wants not just Yaman's wealth, but the man himself. The sisters plot to exploit the birthday celebration as a stage for her conquest. At the estate's reflecting pool, Yaman stiffens at the sight of Seher laughing with Selim on a video call, jealousy crackling through his calm facade. Across town, Ali watches Kiraz straighten the precinct notice board and realizes he's seeing her, really seeing her, for the first time. Friday 13th June 2025, episode 30, unspools beneath a blood-red sunset. Seher hurries toward Selim's restaurant to cover a shift, unaware Yaman is tailing her in a discreet sedan, half guardian, half interrogator. Inside the police canteen, Begum, already suspicious, catches Kiraz keying Ali's phone passcode to order food for Osman and stores the image for later leverage. One secret clicks into place after another, and the night ends with Seher turning to find Yaman in the alley, eyes storm dark yet achingly vulnerable. Monday 16th June 2025, episode 31, slices hope with dread. Iqbal corners Seher beside the nursery, whispering that the Soygires have frozen payments to the orphanage Seher supports. The bad news crushes her but steals resolve. From the mezzanine, Yaman overhears Seher confess to Yosef that she may need extra shifts at Selim's to cover the shortfall. His chest tightens with both admiration and guilt for doubting her. Downstairs, Zuhal parades across the marble foyer in a satin gown, pretending the appreciative nod from Yaman is more than polite courtesy. Tuesday, 17th June 2025, episode 32 detonates in the back streets of Antep. Suat's drunken father corners Kiraz outside a grocery store, threatening retaliation for her earlier punch. Ali appears, badge flashing under lamplight, and hauls the thug away. Iqbal signs off on an excessive birthday budget, string quartets, pony rides, artisan macarons, determined to outshine Seher's modest affection. At the estate study, Seher ponders selling her late mother's locket to keep her promises until Yaman quietly slips a check under the inkwell, resolving that she will never sacrifice family legacy for money again. Midweek, Wednesday, 18th June 2025, episode 33 barrels toward disaster. Seher's taxi breaks down on the highway while she races to Yosef's party. Thunderclouds drench her dress, yet she refuses to quit. At the mansion, Iqbal realizes the storm has ruined her garden tableau and curses fate. While Yaman's gaze darts to the empty doorway, certain Seher will arrive despite the odds. In the old smithy, Kiraz, locked in by Suit's vengeful cousins, tests every rusted hinge, blood streaking her knuckles but hope blazing bright. Thursday, 19th June 2025, episode 34 threads plots thicker. Iqbal poisons Seher's tea with a mild sedative, hoping to keep her bedridden, but Nana Nadire swaps cups at the last second, leaving Iqbal to fight a dizzy spell. while Seher slips out to search for Kiraz. In a derelict warehouse, Ali wrestles with two captors, buying Kiraz a chance to crawl through a broken window. Begum watches from her car, believing her scheme to drive Kiraz away has succeeded. Friday, 20th June 2025. Episode 35 compresses courage. Rain pours through the barn roof where Ali and Kiraz now hide. Wrists tied but spirits unbroken, they share childhood stories, a fragile intimacy blooming amid danger. Iqbal convinces a corrupt social services officer to prepare documents declaring Seher unfit to care for Yosef, planning to ambush her at sunrise. While the mansion sleeps, Yaman paces the veranda, questioning whether his fierce protectiveness stems from duty or a heart finally thawing. Monday, 23rd June 2025, episode 36 explodes with revelations. Kiraz rips free a hidden phone SIM and texts Osman a cryptic location. The old man races to Ali's squad for backup. At the estate, Yaman overhears Salim confess that Seher took the restaurant job to fund school scholarships in her home quarter. Shame smolders through him, and he vows to champion her cause publicly. Tuesday, 24th June 2025, episode 37 sees the sun rise over reclaimed freedom. Osman leads a raid that frees Ali and Kiraz unharmed, while Begum's forged statements crumble under scrutiny. Yosef giggles through an afternoon of pizza tossing at Selim's kitchen, sauce splattering Seher's apron. Yaman joins them unannounced, surprising the boy with a miniature chef's hat and earning a triumphant grin from Seher as she recognizes his effort to share, not control. Zuhal, seething that her romantic gestures keep failing, plots a spectacle destined to eclipse everyone. Wednesday, 25th June 2025, episode 38 tightens every fault line. Selim notices a black SUV circling his block and warns Seher that danger stalks her steps. Grateful, she asks Yaman to reduce surveillance to avoid provoking criminals further. Zuhal, never idle, bribes a society columnist to splash rumors of her secret engagement to Yaman across tabloids. Certain scandal will force his hand. Thursday, 26th June 2025, episode 39 strikes hard. On a moonlit terrace, Kiraz confides to Ali that her mother died saving her from the very fire Suat started as a child. Ali's embrace answers every wound words cannot. Inside the bistro, Selim confronts Yaman about the smothering security detail. Yaman's voice drops icy, but Seher steps between them, calming tempers and proving once again she is a bridge none can burn. Across the lawn, Zuhal lights sparklers beside Yosef's playhouse, certain the spectacle will charm Yaman, unaware the sparks will ignite his fury when they singe centuries-old cypress bark. By Friday, 27th June 2025, episode 40, morning tension shimmers like heat haze. Seher firmly instructs Yaman to respect her boundaries with Selim, a command he accepts with a measured nod that hints at deeper respect and deeper ache. Ali and Kiraz share a quiet mug of tea on the precinct rooftop, stars reflecting in metal vents. The tenderness in that silence eclipses any spoken confession. Begum, jogging by chance, spots Ali's hand resting over Kiraz's and senses a battle she intends to win. Finally, Monday 30th June 2025, episode 41 slams the month shut. Yaman bursts into the foyer, shocked to see Seher's name across a forged custody revocation letter delivered by social services. Iqbal's signature on the form chills him, proof of the betrayal he long suspected. Begum files a misconduct report against Kiraz, forcing Ali into a minefield of departmental politics. As twilight bleeds across the estate, a hidden marksman sights Seher through an upstairs window, the laser dot pausing over her heart, the clearest sign yet that the enemy circling her family will stop at nothing. And that, dedicated viewers, is June's wild saga on Yosef. Relive each heartbeat by replaying this video, share it with every fellow fan, and drop your thoughts in the comments section below. If our recap kept you on the edge of your seat, Please join the channel membership, tap super thanks and let those ads roll. They're a lifeline that keeps these deep dive narratives flowing. Until next time, stay safe, stay passionate, and keep rooting for love to triumph over every dark secret.